Let's rewind the clock back to 2020 when Donald Trump, who, look, admittedly was used to surprising us on a daily basis, decided to drop something that I hadn't been expecting. He said, we're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. We're looking at a lot of alternatives with respect to TikTok. And look, at that point, I wasn't a user of TikTok. I didn't understand why so many people in positions of power were weirdly obsessed with and horrified by TikTok. But Trump was talking about getting rid of it. And the weird thing is, 2 years on from those Trump statements, it's looking like a lot more politicians are agreeing with him, and they are not just MAGA people. No, actually, we've got a statement here from Senator Mark Warner, who says, as painful as it is for me to say, if Donald Trump was right and we could have taken action then, that'd have been a heck of a lot easier than trying to take action in November 2022. The sooner we bite the bullet, the better. Marco Rubio added, there is no more time to waste on meaningless negotiations with a CCP puppet company. It is time to ban Beijing-controlled TikTok for good. And they have a bill. This is a bipartisan bill to effectively ban this massive social media site in the United States. They've got both a House version, Senate version. They've got Democrats and Republicans. It would ban, quote, all transactions from any social media company in or under the influence of China, Russia, and several other foreign countries of concern. They're gonna wanna make that more specific in the final thing. But anyway, if it's passed, it would ban TikTok in the United States for right now. It's called the Anti-Social CCP Act. So whenever they wanna do something like that, they have to come up with words to justify it. It's averting the national threat of internet surveillance, oppressive censorship and influence, and algorithmic learning by the Chinese Communist Party. They actually did a pretty good job with the word choice there, but the title is obviously massive propaganda. Anyway, we're gonna get into more of this, but does this strike anyone else as crazy? I'm not saying there aren't privacy concerns or whatever, but I feel like there's gotta be a better way to address that than banning one of the most popular apps in the world. They say there are 1 billion users of TikTok, the vast majority of young people here in the US using it. And so, Jared, what do you think about this bipartisan bill?
Well, I was hearing a little bit about this, especially since other folks outside of just some of these conservatives were talking about it. I haven't done nothing on TikTok. I kind of have a placeholder there for myself, but I didn't know much about it, and I'm kind of glad more information is coming forward. But this is just kind of weird. The first problem I always have, and I notice this every time, and I'm glad you pointed it out. Whenever politicians introduce these bills and legislation, they have to have the acronym come out to some long thing that spells out every letter of the thing that also matches their bill, because it's so clever. It seems like a 6th grade project to me. I gotta be honest. Last time I thought that way was, when you're trying to name your book report something clever or smart, and you have a group project, and you're like, okay, you guys, so we're doing a story about the Midwest. So we need like a letter for M-I-D-W. Come on, bro, just calm down. Just say the Midwest report. It's okay, we get it. It's an anti-social bill for TikTok, whatever. But the thing is it is intriguing to me that there's potentially some of these things that could happen, because of course, as I think what one of them pointed out, it's hard to now try and peel back whatever the issues may be. It's kind of hard to peel it back. So once you even do, what are you gonna do about the folks who are like, hell no, not following that. I'm gonna find a way around this. I'm still gonna have my TikTok. I'm still gonna do my dances. I'm still gonna shake my ass. Not that that's all that happens on TikTok, but I feel like the most rabid users might be the ones that wanna make sure they're still connected, because other parts of the world will still be using it. That's still intriguing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
Like inevitably, I know it seems impossible, but I'm sure at some point TikTok will be eclipsed by some other app. The social construct of sitting down and quickly scrolling through little videos is very appealing right now, and maybe that'll become a permanent part of human life, but probably not. Like, I feel like if they're freaked out about this, they could probably just wait. Instagram was by far the biggest thing at one point. YouTube was the biggest thing at one point. Like, these things come and go. And the other thing that comes and goes is them freaking out about stuff cyclically. Again, it's not that there isn't any worry about user data or whatever, so tread carefully. But also, don't just tread carefully on TikTok. You think you can trust Meta for your private data or whatever? I don't trust any of these companies. The fact that one is Chinese and the other is American doesn't necessarily have much bearing on how willing they are to steal your information, have it accidentally get leaked, or actively sell it to other people. So you should be worried about that for TikTok, yes, but you should also be worried about that for everything else.
Maybe the plan to get rid of TikTok is to sell it to Elon Musk and have Devin Nunes run it.
Just ruin the whole thing. Make it terrible. Anyway, as a result of this, social media stocks were up. Meta shares, Facebook, were up more than 6%. Snap was up more than 3%. Again, not because of anything they did, but because people think maybe they'll be one of the ones that's legally allowed by the US government. That's a cool situation to be in. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.